What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 33 of Season 3 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is a man who, unlike Triple H, is healthy as can be, Jmack Gaming.
I don't feel like it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, fuck off for reminding me about Triple H, Chad. Spinal disalignment.
Yeah, it's like my spine.
He's out for... We'll get to how long he's out.
Just get a really good chiropractor. That's what I do.
He's already hurt.
Oh.
That doesn't help at this point. We'll find out how long he's out for later in the show. But let's get into it, Chad. Let's get right into the pre-show, which is only all females, Chad.
Ooh, I'm going to get this out of the way so I can see.
We start out with Gail Kim taking out Chikasa Nagayo.
Nice. Got Gail Kim.
Yeah, Gail Kim. She got a 28, Chad. We're just scouting out how.
And the guy who got a 63.
Yes, very true. She's actually good.
Yeah.
Maybe you just didn't fuck me, Chad. Kayoko again in Inuo taking on Yuki Miyazaki, Chad. And Yuki Miyazaki wins. She's getting better at her gimmick. She got a 55. And our last pre-show match of the night, Ayako Hamada taking on that name, that one, Ito. I can't pronounce that one. I'm not even gonna try.
Okay.
She won with a double stomp though, Chad.
Double stomp.
So we're just okay. I know who's good and who's not. Gail Kim. We start. Look at that fucking.
Wow.
Look at that Kishi picture.
That is a picture.
Look at that updated Kishi.
That is a picture.
He's a badass.
He took his Sultan mask and just made it into a leg.
He's a fucking badass, Chad. Vince McMahon.
World champion Rikishi.
Yeah, world champion. Starts the show off by announcing we have gotten the results back from Triple H's back injury, and he is out for up to 6 months is what the doctors are saying at the moment. And very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. As an awful injury. You never want to see a back injury, especially to a top guy like that. And we're just going to be careful and safe. We're going to make sure he comes back healthy in 6 months' time, which could be, hopefully, we're shooting for Mania. You know, we're shooting for a Mania return, if not the night after. No spoilers, but... Yeah. And with that news, Kurt Angle hits the ring immediately. Runs out there, Chen. And he says, well, looks like we need a new #1 contender, don't you, Vince? It looks like you don't have one. And Vince is like, well, Kurt, yeah. You may have lost to Triple H a couple weeks ago, but it looks like it's your lucky day. It looks like you will be taking on the winner of Brock Lesnar and Kishi up next. And Kurt jumps in the air. This is the best day ever. He's never had a world title shot.
It's about time.
It's about damn time.
It's true.
It's damn true. So Kurt Angle has been awarded the new #1 contender, Chad.
Good.
We start off with the Bashams making their way down to the ring.
All right.
What do you know about Danny and Doug?
I know they're a hot new tag team.
They're a hot new tag team. They're taking on a very hot tag team. I'm not talking about in-ring looks. Oh. I'm talking about Lance Cade and John Berger.
Oh, man. Cade and Berger.
Cade and Berger. The Burger King.
The Burger Cade.
Yeah, Basham's win. Danny Basham's on fire right now.
Yeah.
He's getting a 61 in-ring. Danny Basham pins John Berger with a pile driver. Danny Basham was head and shoulders above everyone else.
Danny Basham, one to watch.
One to watch. Bryan Danielson is backstage, and he kicks down the door of Vince McMahon.
Oh, man. Powerful little guy.
And he demands a match with Dean Malenko and Nick Gage tonight. And he says he's got
one handicap?
He says he's got and Vince says the same damn thing. He says, do you want a handicap match? And Bryan Danielson's like, no, I got my own partner. I got my own. He doesn't care about life. He doesn't care about anything. He's going to beat the shit out of Nick Gage. I had battles with him on the Indies back in the day in a different life. But in this life, I ran into him in TNA, and he's one tough son of a bitch. Who is it going to be, Jen?
It's a good one. It's a tough one. Let's find out.
Alex Wright is backstage getting ready for his show. Getting ready for his cameo. And someone's, an extra has told him that he has to wrestle tonight, Chad. He's in the main event tonight. And he says, well, perfect. Another shot, it's another opportunity to plug Seinfeld. Another chance to plug me, Alex Wright, gonna have one of the biggest, cameos of all time, Chad. All right, we move on. We get that match here.
Ooh,
Bryan Danielson brings out Necro Butcher. And the Beauty and the Beast, though, wins when Nick Gage pins Danielson with a stab his head with a fork.
Is that what you made his finisher?
It made his tag finisher.
Stab his head with a fork.
Stabbed his head into the fork.
I'm going to hear Jim Ross. He's stabbing his head with a fork.
By God, that man has a family.
By God, he's bleeding like a government mule. That man has a fork in his head.
Mike Tenay's like, well, you see, the fork came in the wrestling business in 1984 by Jim Cornette and Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
That's not just any fork, Jim Ross. That's a titanium fork.
First used by the Junkyard Dog and up in Canada. All right, Beauty and the Beast, Bryan Danielson.
Cole just says, you gotta be kidding me.
Holy
Jonathan Coachman just says, God.
Is Coach still on the announce table anymore?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, he is. Tenay's on SmackDown, you're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, so Beauty and the Beast defeat...
I love the team of Danielson and Necro Butcher.
So Nick Gage pins Danielson when they stab his head with a fork.
That's so funny.
Backstage, the boys.
So funny.
The sickest boys in the game. Stash, Stud, Svick are backstage, and they're playing a game, Chad. They're playing a game of chutes and ladders.
Oh, sick.
And Scott Vick has just won the game.
Oh.
And before he can win, Scott Stud is pissed off and flips the table.
Oh.
And the pieces go, and he storms off. He's upset that he lost to Scott Vick. I would be too. Well, Chad, here's your open challenge. Who do you want?
Hello, everyone. It's the greatest European champion of all time, the Rat King himself, the face of WWF, Chad Collier. And I came here today to do an open challenge. And here's what I want. All right, I look down this roster, and I see a lot of people that have come from so many other companies. One that is considered our competition. And I use the word competition lightly. I laugh at it because any company that has the Rat Boy on it has no competition. Because I am the best wrestler in the world, but I want a guy who is from that company, but past, present, future, I don't care. I want to wrestle him, and I'm going to put the European Championship on the line.
I'll let you hit the next segment then.
Oh my God.
Well, Jeff Hardy comes out, Chad. They don't click, which is very, very unfortunate.
Oh, I benefit from a hot new move, Chad Collier, though.
Wow, so Jeff Hardy's here again, Chad. And he loses.
Good.
So Chad Collier defeats... How do you feel about this, Chad?
I hate it.
How do you feel about this?
I hate that, too.
The Rock makes his way down to the ring, Chad. He's taking on... who the fuck's he taking on? I had to put a different name in because... he's taking on Chris Devine. That's why I couldn't fucking remember who it was.
The Rock is going to beat you with a shoulder breaker.
Chris Devine gets the upset loss. The upset loss. He was supposed to win. When The Rock hits a shoulder breaker on the poor kid from TNA. A lot of TNA action tonight, Chad.
Mm-hmm. That went 15, 20 minutes with The Rock.
I just wanted to see how good it would do.
Oh, okay.
Remember, any match under 15 will not do the max. I just wanted to see the max. Yeah, so it happened right here. Yeah, and then after the match, PJ Blank and Shane McMahon pipe down The Rock. You want to talk about my baby boy like that? You want to talk about Malachi? You want to talk about Stephanie? You want to talk about everything? The Rock, I'm going to beat you down so bad. Oh, I don't even want to say what I was going to say. No one's going to be able to recognize you, all right? You're going to be The Rock into a crushed pebble. See? The Rock? Yeah, see? Oh, we get a women's match here, Chad. I think I booked her in a pre-show as well.
My double book today, Akira Hokuto.
Toshi Uematsu defeats Akira Hokuto in 10-12 with a dragon suplex. Yoshi. Uematsu gets a 70 in ring. Ooh. She's not the #1 contender, but she can go, Chad. Just wait until she gets over.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon calls in the leader of all three. Calls 3 guys in from each tag team and says, "If any of you guys lay a fucking finger on one each other, I will strip the belts off whoever the champion is. I'll put him on the Basham Brothers.
I'll put him on the Basham Brothers.
I will send you to WCW because no one, boo, no, yeah, I know, no one wants to go there. I don't care. All right, no touching rule into the pay-per-view. I'm sick. You guys are running around like children at recess. I hate it. Every month I got to do this to someone because no one can keep their damn hands to themselves. All right, Edge, you're better than that. Jushin, CM Punk, go drink a beer or something. I don't know.
Oh no.
Randy Orton defeats Davey Boy, Chad, in a tune-up match.
Nice.
Nice. What do you feel about Randy Orton?
I hit him with an RKO. I love Randy Orton.
All right. Alex Wright goes to the ring, and he's like, all right, who is it? Who am I taking on, Chad? And you already know who it is. You already know who it is. We already had to take Jeff Hardy from CMLL. Why not take their world champion, too? It's Cybernetico. Yeah. What? When do you go, What do you mean,
Nice. I know that. Nice.
I guess an 89.
Yeah.
A definite lack of psychology in the ring, Cybernetico fucking me here. And then after, it goes straight backstage, and Brock Lesnar has laid out Kishi, and they're loading Kishi up into an ambulance.
Wow.
That's how we end the show. Like, everyone's screaming, losing their mind, like, they fucking killed him! Ah!
The picture was so cool.
They're crying. People are crying
Some kid holding
backstage.
aside that says, I came to see Kishi.
Yeah. And that's how we end the show. At 91. Yeah, it's been a weird one this month for WWF.
Yeah.
But we have the Beauty and the Beast. Who cares?
Who cares? With the stab in the...
Who cares?
That was so funny. And he wins with the stab in the head with the foot.
We'll see you for SmackDown.
So fucking
We'll see you for Nitro. Chad just walked around. I don't know what Chad's doing right now.
Show him my phone.
We'll,
Get my phone.
we'll see you guys for Friday night. Keep it.
And we are at
Keep it.
Nitro. Oh, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
I'll edit it out.
Oh, you won't.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you won't. Justin. All right, that was a weird sound. That was a weird sound. I didn't like it.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Stop it. I'm going to run the show. Don't look. We got a pre-show match.
Okay.
And in this pre-show match, Abaddon defeated Sandman with an acid drop. Abaddon has signed an exclusive written deal with WCW. He's home where he belongs.
I don't like how you always said, this is my guy, as he never did anything.
That's because every time I tried booking him, he would be on your show.
No, before I gave him a deal to my show.
But that's because he was in my developmental. He had to develop. And then I brought him on, looked good, and then you signed him. But now he's mine.
Okay. You can give it.
So
Okay.
look at that. And then we've got another pre-show bout. Billy Real and Johnny Swinger. Speaking of 2 former WWF guys. Mm-hmm. And they have absolutely zero chemistry as partners.
That's what you get.
That's good. I just wanted to see how well they would do. And then a pre-show about that terrible wrestling, and that's in the crowd here. Billy Real and Johnny Swinger defeated Brian Knobbs and Jim Neidhart when Johnny Swinger pinned Jim Neidhart with a swing thing.
Okay. The swing thing?
The swing thing. But we start the show off, Justin. Of course, the Masked Man is going to finally go one-on-one with Bret Hart tonight.
Hell yeah, let's go, boys.
And Shawn Michaels and Masked Man, they're saying, Bret, you're going to rue the day you ever decided to fight the Masked Guy. You see, this guy, he is a hell of a wrestler. And he hates you, Bret. He hates you. He hates you with every fiber of his being, Bret. And he has not just me in his corner, but he's got the other 2 masked men. He's got Nash and Six and Hall. He's got all of the clique around him, Bret. And who do you have? You've got Sting and Rob Van Dam, who are only watching your back because they want my championship. That's why the stipulation of the match is whichever one of you get a pin, get a world title match. That's why. They don't give a damn about you, Bret.
I don't either.
But see, me and the clique, we're a family, and we're going to look after one of our own tonight, Bret, when you lose to the Masked Guy. And Bret...
The Masked Guy.
And Bret says, Sean, shut the hell up. I almost dropped an F-bomb.
Yeah,
he says, Sean, shut the hell up. People don't care about what you have to say. I'm going to let my wrestling do the talking. Now, I have no idea who this guy is. Quite frankly, it doesn't matter. Because tonight... after I make him tap out, and pass out from the pain, I'm going to rip that stupid mask off his head and show the world who he is.
You're going to unmask him.
So,
is he actually wearing a mask?
Yes. Yeah, they're all wearing masks. Justin, we've got Takako Inu versus Jacqueline Moore. A new member of our wonderful women's division and about
Former
that decent
WWF
wrestling.
Women's Champion.
True. Takako Inu defeated Jacqueline Moore with the Uraken.
Kraken.
The Uraken. And after the match, Debbie Malenko comes down, Justin, and she says, I just wanted to be the first person to say welcome to the women's division, and then kicks her in the stomach, Justin, and hits her with a DDT. Yeah.
Interesting.
He calls himself the welcoming committee.
Oh, okay. I like it.
And then, Justin, before I go to this match, we've got a tag team match.
Okay.
The other two masked guys taking on Rob Van Dam and Sting. And in that match, Sting was able to get them in a Scorpion Deathlock. And while that was happening, Rob Van Dam was able to get him. He copied Sting's Scorpion Deathlock. They both put in dual Scorpion Deathlocks.
Okay.
And then after the both members of the team tapped out, they pulled a page out of Bret Hart's book and they ripped their masks off. Justin.
Interesting.
Oh my God! It's Road Dogg and Kip James. Who saw that coming, Justin? But this match got an 85 and a good match. Sting and Rob Van Dam defeated Road Dogg and Kip James, and Rob Van Dam submitted Road Dogg.
Yeah. Okay.
Justin.
Okay.
Justin, the New Age Outlaws are here.
No, we can't call them that.
You're right, they're Click members.
Yeah, call them the Click.
They're the Click. And we go over here, Justin. After the match, Nash and Hall, they run in and they just start, they're like, Sting, Rob Van Dam, congratulations on your win. But I guarantee you, you're not going to tap out Big Sexy. You're not going to tap out Scott. At Halloween Havoc, you're going to take us on in a street fight. And me and Scott Hall, we've been fighting all our lives. This is just another day in the office. And you, Sting and Rob Van Dam, are going to lose. And Sting says, no, Kev, we won't lose. Because me and Rob Van Dam, we're mad as hell. And we're sick and tired of some new faction on the block coming here and trying to run things. All right? So after we kick your asses, we're going to kick Sean's ass. And then, whichever one of us wins the world title, we're going to challenge the other one. And we're going to show you guys how this company and these wrestlers should act.
Okay.
And we go to our next segment, Justin. The Dudley Boys are backstage, and they got their tag team titles.
Yeah.
And Planet Ahmed, Ahmed, he's fuming. He's livid. He comes down there, and he tells the Dudley Boys, that they want an opportunity at the tag titles. And Bubba Ray and Devine are like, why would we give you anything? You guys lost at War Games. You lost to us. And then, Ahmed, you had a shot to beat Chris Benoit for the U.S. title, and you lost that too.
True.
Planet Ahmed, you guys are more like Planet Losers.
True.
Planet Ahmed, they get mad as hell. And listen, if you guys just know that you guys are fluke champions, and you guys know that in the history of you guys winning tag team titles, you've never successfully defended the belts.
True.
He said, and unlike you guys, we have. So
three-time champs never defended the belts once.
So if you guys are just scared of being another quick belt, I understand not
I don't
wanting
know
to
what they're
face
coming
us.
from because they lost the belt to Minoru and Taz.
True, they have defended their belts before in the past.
Yeah.
Bubba Ray and Devon, they laugh, and Devon says, "You know what, Bubba, I'll handle this one. I'll tell you what, Ahmed, you get any member of Planet Ahmed to face me one-on-one, and if you win, we'll face you at the pay-per-view." And that match is next, and it's Devon Dudley versus Monty Brown. And in a decent match, Monty Brown defeated Devon with a handful of tights. So this means Planet Ahmed faces the Dudley Boys for the tag team titles at Halloween Havoc. Oh, Justin, we have a women's match. It's got a 27. And Tara Verone, the HBIC, the head bitch in charge, obtained a broken toe in this match. I didn't know that. I just took it. I don't know if that was a gimmick already. I liked it, though.
Yeah, Mia Yim was in real life.
Oh.
It was HBNC.
I didn't know that. Oh, I took it.
Wow, unoriginal again.
I honestly didn't know. They didn't click, and then Tara Verone broke her toe. So
Damn, that sucks. Welcome to the big show.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
You decided to put her with Luna Vachon day one.
Yeah, I tried, but lovely.
It's on you.
Well, that happened. Yes, thank you, Rick Martel.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Rick Martel. Hulk Hogan is here, still training. He's still training, getting ready for whatever he decides to do next. He's working out.
Retire.
And our main event, Justin, Bret Hart versus the Masked Guy. In a decent match, Bret Hart defeated the Masked Guy.
This was your main?
With a... No, it wasn't. I was our co-main.
You said main.
I meant co-main. With a sharpshooter.
Oh, so this guy sucks.
And as Bret was getting ready to unmask the Masked Man, he was able... Shawn Michaels ran in and jumped Bret, and the Masked Man was able to weasel away with his mask still intact. But Bret and Shawn Michaels, Justin, they're having a fist fight. This is the first real physical altercation they've had since that fateful day in Montreal.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And our main event, Chris Benoit having another open challenge. A member of the new crowned Suzuki-gun. It wasn't Suzuki and Taka, but Taz wanted to see how he fared, and Taz took Benoit to his limits. Had a superb match, but in a Super Wrestling with Great Heat, Chris Benoit defeated Taz with a Dragon Suplex and makes defense number 12 of the United States Heavyweight title. 86.
Not good.
86.
Not
today.
better than Raw.
Not better than Raw, but we still got a blue number. So.
Yeah, but again, we win. And you didn't get any popularity, so I don't know if a blue number is good.
Yeah.
Don't you want to gain popularity?
I mean, I would always like to gain popularity, but...
Well, looks like you...
Why? How do we... What is this?
What?
Like, how do I increase the viewers here in these places?
More TV.
More TV? Okay. Interesting. But, either way, that was Nitro. Justin, is that next week are the go-homes?
Yep.
Go-homes for Halloween Havoc and whatever Justin's running.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, yes, correct.
What are you talking about?
Correct. We will see you
That's really
for SmackDown and Thunder.
It's disrespectful.
And we're here on SmackDown. Justin, you had the best SmackDown of all time last week. Let's see if you can do it again.
Did La Parka get 100, Jen?
Can La Parka get 100?
Well, he's on the card again.
He is on the card. Is he facing Eddie Guerrero again?
No, that would be cheating.
Oh, because if he is, it's a good possibility.
That would be a very bad cheating. I don't like that, Jen. We don't like cheaters here. Let's start off, though.
I mean, rematches are okay if it's for a storyline purpose, but...
Yeah, for that, there would be no storyline. It would just for me getting 100 again,
right.
and that's scumbaggy.
Right.
You did that once. you had a triple threat match back to back to back. The same three dudes.
That was for story.
No one.
None of those three got 100s.
And 99s every time. Yeah. Caprice Coleman defeats Dragon Kid in 10:23.
With Boston Crab?
Yeah. What do you know about crabs in Boston?
Not much.
Do you want to do some research?
No.
I can pull it up. I can pull it up. And we also see Super Dolphin taking on Rob Conway. And Rob Conway wins with an iron fist. Super Dolphin's pretty good.
Super Dolphin.
It's Delphine, Chad.
Oh, I know.
It's Delphine. Like Belle Delphine. Do you know who that is, Chad?
Who, Belle Delphine?
Yeah.
No.
You said it like you knew.
Because I was repeating what you said.
Hey, everybody comment down below if Chad's a Belle Delphine simp. Huh. I think he is.
Okay.
We start off the show, Chad, with Rhino demolishing Abaddon.
It's not great.
Not great. We absolutely crushed him. Just pissed on him. Pissed on him. And then he grabs the microphone after the match after he had Abaddon with the gore and calls out Travis Tomko. And Tomko comes up, but he's also flanked by another man with a T in his name.
Yeah.
Who's that, Chad?
Another man with a T in his name.
Mm-hmm.
Booker T.
Test.
Test.
TTT.
Ooh.
Triple T.
The triple T. T3.
T-tiddies.
Okay.
And they just come out and they just stay. But you don't like titties?
I love titties.
There we go. Everybody, put your comments down below and tell me your favorite pair.
Jesus Christ! This is how Justin gets canceled.
I'm wired right now. I need. Hey, someone give me. Never mind. Backstage, Chad. Eddie Guerrero is pampered by Latin lover and one-armed Chavo Guerrero because he had 100.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's the 15th member of the 100 Club. 15th match, Chad.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Remember, Chad, you want to take a stroll back down Monday Night Wars lane? Remember when Ric Flair burned Chavo Guerrero alive?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Go back and watch the earlier episodes of this series. We were doing some wild shit. Oh, Chris Daniels is in the middle of the ring, Chad, and he says, Volador Jr., you put on a pretty okay fight last week, but you didn't get the job done. But alas, Christopher Daniels will grant your wish and let you grace the ring with me tonight in a non-title confrontation. You know, two young, strapping young men going to war with each other in the middle of the squared circle. And Volador Jr. comes out and he has a match with him, and he pole rolls up Chris Daniels and pins him 12:05, Chad.
Wow.
Chris Daniels, his first outright loss besides the King of the Ring match. Chad doesn't give a fuck. Chad,
he's like what? Well, I'm trying to think of what he is now. He's like what? 15-2.
16-2.
16-2.
No.
That's what I was trying to do the math.
I forgot. I forgot basic math makes you struggle.
It does.
Chad, what's 4 times 12?
4 times 12.
Yep.
Math problem.
I asked 4 times 12 because the answer was Volador Jr.'s in-ring performance.
Oh. A 48.
Yeah. I tried to put the answer on the screen for you, Chad, and you just fucking swung and
I
missed.
was right. It is a math problem.
Chad, what are these guys saying?
They're saying hello.
I'm not going to ask you anymore.
Bonjour.
You've lost. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oui. A French tickler. What are you looking at?
I was falling.
You fell 3. You looked back 6 times.
I was preparing to fall.
Look back at it.
Looking for what was soft to land
Sit on the fucking couch then,
I
bud.
am sitting on the couch.
You're straddling it like it's a fucking horse.
Giddy up.
You're on the.
I'm excited, Justin. I'm excited.
You don't seem like
Do
it.
your show.
They're doing it for me.
Oh.
It's the French ticklers.
Okay.
French phenoms.
What are they saying?
French fucks.
Oh.
All right, we move on. I meant their promo was how they're pretty excited. How they just learned they're getting a tag team title match next week, Chad.
Ooh.
Because the old number 1 contenders, Kane and Silence, are not any other. Silence got hushed.
Yeah, silence got hushed.
Silence got popped for some illegal. Well, maybe not illegal, but we here in WWF take this shit seriously. No, we have learned from few in alternate universes what painkillers and steroids and what drugs can do to people. We've seen enough deaths in real life that I don't want that anywhere near my locker room in this universe. So anytime, and you can attest to this, Chad. Anytime someone gets popped, they get fired that moment.
Yep.
And Silence,
wrong place, wrong time.
Popped some, painkillers just to, because he had a migraine from all the flames, I guess, and that was it. I don't know why I'm putting a sock on right now.
Feet was cold.
It's 116 degrees in here, Chad. So Gangrel and Kane are now the tag team, and they defeat TNT and 817, Chad.
Nice.
And they pour one out for Silence.
Pour one out.
And they do the little fire gimmick.
Non-alcoholic beer, of course.
They do the little fire gimmick.
Oh.
Whoosh, and they disappear.
Yeah.
86.
86.
How do you feel about Don Callis being here, Chad?
Good for him.
You pay him, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Just wanted to know. I wanted to get your opinion on that. How do you feel about this match right here?
Booker T versus King Iakea?
Yeah.
I mean, it was decent. I know that. Booker T defeated King Iakea in 12:36 with the Harlem Hangover.
Yes, Chad. I like when you read my matches.
You asked me what I thought.
I want to keep you intrigued, involved, entertained by my stuff.
Well, what's going on here?
Well, they had a match.
Okay.
Booker T won. And 12, you just read it.
With the Harlem Hangover. I just read it.
Jim Ross and Michael have pretty good chemistry.
Hell yeah.
We saw Booker T, Arn Anderson, and DDP attack John Cena last week, and Booker T gets a big win here tonight. What does that mean, Chad?
You have to assume that the Gentlemen's Club have the momentum.
No, John Cena comes out and lays down the pipe to Booker T.
Nice, you can't see him.
And then he calls out DDP because he says he would call Arn Anderson, but he's a frail son of a bitch and he doesn't want to hurt him. He's got a little bit more respect for Arn Anderson. He's a legend of the business and he's an elder. But DDP, You piece of garbage. Get out here. And they have an impromptu match right now, Chad.
Yeah.
And DDP hurt his chest.
Oh, no.
And lost to a spin-up powerbomb. So
He said it with his whole chest.
he got a chest injury. What chest injury did he get?
A contusion.
Oh.
A chest contusion.
Distended anus?
Yeah. On his chest.
Eric Bischoff is in his office. He's scribbling.
He's just scribbling.
It's not doing great. And Mick Foley.
I just keep picturing him at a desk just scribbling.
I didn't even say there was paper there. He was scribbling. Mick Foley. He wants another opportunity.
Eric, what you working on? Butterfly.
No, he's
Don't mind me, Mick. I'm just signing the contract confirming our New Japan alliance. What do you think of that, Mick? It's lovely, Eric.
Mick Foley, he says, well, yeah, I've just got off the phone with New Japan, and they're not happy. I don't know what happened. Last time I checked, I had a great relationship with them, and now they're mad that I stole one of their guys. Mick Foley, I've been gone. What's going on? Don Fry, and Mick Foley has to tell Eric Bischoff that Don Fry is indeed passed away. He got thrown off. Sean Daivari killed him.
Of course.
Yes, Sean Daivari killed him, and he said, "That rat bastard, Sean Daivari has ruined my relationship with New Japan, and I will never forgive Sean Daivari for that." Mick Foley, what can I do for you? Mick Foley's like, yeah, let me have Paul White tonight. Let me get him. You know, he's narrow-handedly beat me last week for the #1 contendership. I just want to match with him tonight. And Eric Bischoff's like, you got it, dude.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Perry Saturn is in a stroller.
What is going on?
Not a stroller.
A stroller. He's being pushed. He's got a thumb in his mouth.
You know the little
He's a little baby.
You know those little contraptions?
No.
Where you put a little baby in and it like wraps around their stomach and he can just bounce like this.
A bouncer?
Yeah, bouncer. That's what Perry Saturn's in right now.
What is going on with the show?
He's healing his groin. He's trying to regain feeling in his.
Tough.
He's trying to regain feelingness in his balls and dick.
Jesus.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
What? You haven't had Tough Enough in 2 weeks on your show. I don't know what you're talking about.
How does that make sense?
Well, he's got a ball strain.
Okay.
He's getting his balls warmed up.
Yeah.
The four other men of the gentlemen's club are in the strip club. They're hanging out, and Rick and Randy pull Scott over. Scott's, not in the right place of mind. He's visibly upset that he not only lost his world title a couple weeks ago, but he lost the #1 contendership, and he's got no path right now. He's got the big bad duty. The Hoochie Mamas want nothing to do with him.
Big bad duty daddy.
That's Perry Saturn right now. None of the Hoochie Mamas want anything to deal with Scott Steiner, and they pull them across, and they pull up Clive Flanders. Ryan is like, Scott, look, I know you can't fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. Big bad booty daddy. But here's Clyde. Look, Scott, I know you haven't been around a lot, all right? But this is Clyde Flanders.
I'm trying my best to not laugh. I'm big bad duty daddy. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard to not.
You're gonna wake up the neighbors.
Oh,
I'm gonna get kicked out of my apartment.
Okay, I'm good. Continue.
Clyde Flanders here. We teamed up with him. I don't give a shit. Look. How about you just walk with him? Take a walk with him. All right, he's a good kid, Scott. You both wear glasses. You both are bodybuilders. You both hate WCW.
Oh, Scott Steiner loves WCW.
Okay, kid. Let's go take a walk. Let me take a big walk on the beach. La Parka, #1 100 club member here, Chad.
I know it's member.
He's taking on Kid Cash, and Kid Cash beats him in 12:37. And Kid Cash grabs the microphone. And he says, "If I can beat a 100 club member, I can beat anyone. I can do it if you only believe."
Okay.
Nah, Kid Cash says he doesn't say anything. There was no promo.
Oh.
I just wanted to pop you.
Oh. Haha.
Well, here we go. Thanks, big bad duty daddy. Here we go, Chad. It's the main event, though. Paul White, Mick Foley. Just a match. No number one contendership on the line or anything. Just a match. Stone Cold here, though.
Ooh.
And he's out to watch this match.
Okay.
He's out to scout Paul White.
Oh, yeah?
And in a 93, Paul White defeats Mick Foley in 16:45 with a choke slam. What ruined this match? What? Okay, just...
I don't think anything. They just got 93.
Interesting. And then Stone Cold stares down Paul White, and he goes for the kick. He goes for the stunner, and Paul White hits him on the head and choke slams him, Chad. He reverses the stunner.
Oh.
You don't do that.
You don't. Can't do it.
You don't do that. But Paul White reverses stunner, choke slams him, and we have Paul White standing tall a week before their title match next SmackDown. A lot of title matches on TV shows lately.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
I do.
I didn't ask you.
Oh, well,
93.
actually you did.
93.
Actually did ask.
Wow, we got popularity in 2 regions. That's more than you did.
Yeah, sick.
Got him, boys. Everybody in the chat, pour one out for Chad. We'll see you for Nitro.
Okay. All right, we are back with Thunder. Hopefully not as many shenanigans as there was with SmackDown and all of the duty jokes, Justin. Keep your dirty mouth.
You joked about more than anyone.
Yeah, because they were funny.
Yeah, that's on you, then. You can't tell.
Thunder's got a big order. We got to win the week, Justin, and I think we could do it with the show.
Suck my dick.
Oh, okay. Well, don't look, and let's just run the show.
All right.
We have here, Justin,
An injury to start.
Oh, good. Chris Candido has a major dislocated shoulder.
That's not great for a champion.
Oh, no. Well, luckily, it didn't affect the outcome of the match because the Sweet Sensations make defense number 4 of the Cruiserweight Tag Titles.
Insane on the pre-show, Mike
and Mike win the belts. I just wanted to give the tag team champions, a match on the show.
Well, now you injured him.
And we did just that, and now he's hurt. So, great. Speaking of pre-show matches, we have another pre-show match. Johnny Devine taking on Matt Cross, and in a pre-show bout with Sub Pro Wrestling, Johnny Devine defeated Matt Cross by submission.
Yeah.
And our pre-show main event, James Storm versus Rick Steiner versus Yokozuna. In a poor pre-show match, James Storm defeated Rick Steiner and Yokozuna when James Storm pinned Yokozuna with an 8-second ride. I feel like you had to pick Yokozuna up for that, and that's very impressive.
Good for James Storm.
Yeah, good for him indeed. And we start the show off. Juventud Guerrera is in the ring, Justin.
Super broken ankle.
Super Crazy was just there, just hanging out. He's getting crutches. He's sitting there. So basically, Super Crazy with crutches and a Juventud are in the ring, and all of the cruiserweights are around, right? And basically, the Juventud gets in the ring and he says, "I've been away for the last couple of weeks because I've been taking the time to really analyze, look at." And stalk the cruiserweight roster, trying to find out who my next opponent would be. And I've realized something. The state of the cruiserweight division is laughable. Not one damn cruiserweight in this roster can go toe-to-toe with me. And quite frankly, the only guy who deserves to wrestle me for the belt is currently injured. And that's my friend Super Crazy. You guys are all a sorry excuse for a division, and you should all be ashamed of yourselves. And the fact that I'm even lowering myself to even talk to any of you, the whole reason why any of you have TV time is because I decided to have this little address. So I guess what I'm saying is that, and then the entire time this is happening, Shark Boy and Lodi are talking during the whole thing. Yeah. And he's like, "Hey, your champion is speaking." And Shark Boy and Lodi, they're looking around, and they're just looking at every cruiserweight member on this roster, just kind of looking at Low D, eyeing up the 24/7 title. And Low D, he just says, "Listen, Hoovy, I don't know what the hell you just said. Me and Shark Boy are gonna dip though, because we don't. I don't want to have to. There's a lot of people here. The 24/7 title. You do whatever you want. I don't really care. I could beat you with one arm tied behind my back. But we gotta go." And then, Hoovy's like continuing to run down the roster, and great Sasuke perks up, and he says, "Hoovy, I am not going to sit here and let you disrespect my peers, my friends, and my cruiserweight division. So, if you're looking for somebody, if you're not going to challenge anybody, then I'll step up and challenge you to a fight tonight." And Juventud, he laughs.
I would too.
And says, "You know what? I could use a laugh. Another laugh. Haha. Get in the ring and let's fight. And we get a 92. Good Lord. About that, great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Juventud Guerrera defeats Great Sasuke with a Dragon Suplex and makes defense number 2 of the Cruiserweight title.
Good for him. I'm just fighting for the belt a lot over here in WCW.
While that's going on, so like this happens while the match is going on. Lodi jumps on Shark Boy's back and Shark Boy runs while Chester Huey, Funaki, and the rest of the Cruiserweight division, who are like, you know, not a little lower on the card, chase after Lodi and Shark Boy.
Yeah. You know.
Justin, we have Abyss versus Jeff Hardy.
Ruining Jeff Hardy.
And about that decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Well, technically we both are, because you have him losing too. Abyss defeated Jeff Hardy with a shock treatment.
Not to Abyss.
And Abyss and Jeff Hardy do not click, and that's a shame. Mm-hmm. After the match, Justin, Mortis comes out and tells Abyss, you know, finish the job. And Abyss is like looking around, and Mortis grabs Abyss and says, finish the damn job. And then Abyss, you know, he looks down, picks up Jeff Hardy, and hits him with a black hole slam. Justin, look at this. Unexpected excellence. Owen and Raven. We're going to have an open challenge for the tag team titles. It could be any team. And Justin, a new member of the Thunder Tag Division, the Road Warriors, Justin. And about that good wrestling.
Member of the tag division?
They were on Nitro. Now they're on Thunder. Unexpected excellence defeated the Road Warriors when Owen Hart submitted Road Warrior Hawk with a sharpshooter.
Sorry.
And they make one defense of the tag team titles.
What they do?
Goldberg is in Japan, Justin.
Again?
He's still not back. He's here. He's emanating from Japan, and he says, Jericho, I got the tape of you beating Samoa Joe and sending a statement to me. And let me tell you something, Jericho. I'm not the same Goldberg you wrestled before. All right, the Goldberg that you wrestled before for the title gave a damn about what the fans thought. I was so worried about making sure I put on an entertaining show for the children wearing the Goldberg t-shirts, for the people, for the families who paid their hard-earned money to come see me. But now, I don't give a damn about them. The only thing I care about, Jericho, is hurting people. The only thing I care about is spearing people out of their shoes and proving why I am the most dominant wrestler in the world. So, Jericho, you're taking this bout lightly, and that's going to be the worst mistake you can make, because when I get in that ring with you at Halloween Havoc, I'm going to make you rue the day. I'm going to make you regret ever coming here, and I'm going to make you wish you just followed music for the rest of your life. But unfortunately, Jericho, you're not going to be able to, because I'm going to beat you down so bad, you'll barely even be able to pick up a microphone, let alone play music. And you're damn sure won't be wrestling anytime soon. Justin, we get Samoa Joe versus Lance Storm tonight. So Lance Storm, there's nowhere he can run, there's nowhere he can hide. And about that good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Samoa Joe defeats Lance Storm with a Dragon Sleeper.
So that feels over, right?
You would think.
I hope.
And Jericho, he's backstage, and they're like, Chris Jericho, what do you have to say about Goldberg? And Jericho said, oh, I'm sorry, I was taking a piss while that part of the show was on, so I didn't hear what he had to say. But let me guess, I'll do my best Goldberg impression. Ready? I'm Bill Goldberg. You're next. Blah, 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 blah. Goldberg, I find this entire point of this little thing you're doing, trying to get in my head, laughable, because Goldberg, I'm in your head. Why did you bother making a tape to send back after I sent you footage? Goldberg, I'm in your head. You see, you may be stronger, you may be faster, but you know what you're not, Goldberg? You're not smarter. You see me? I can beat you. I may not be able to beat you with these, and he flexes his muscles. He said, but you can always beat him with these, and he points to his head. He says, I'm going to show you why I am the most intelligent wrestler in the world. Goldberg, I'm going to embarrass you. Because guess what? Not only will I can, Goldberg, out-wrestle you. I can out-wrestle anyone. You're going to try to spear me. You're not even going to have the opportunity because I'm going to lock you up in a walls of Jericho and tap your ass out in the middle of the ring, and everyone is going to laugh at you, including me, really hard, as I hold the Universal title high and continue to laugh at you. I'm going to go, haha, stupid Goldberg, you stupid idiot Goldberg.
Same here, to be honest.
And our main event, Justin, AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio.
What a fucking... Okay.
The main event. These two had bad blood. AJ attacked Rey's uncle and Rey Mysterio, and attacked Rey. And Rey's back and wants some payback. And about that superb wrestling and great heat, AJ defeated Rey Mysterio after using a foreign object, Justin.
Interesting.
AJ standing in the ring, and Billy Kidman comes out.
Okay.
And he says, that match was really, really good, and I'm ashamed that it ended in you cheating, AJ. You see, you want to be the phenomenal one. You want to say that you're the best. Well, people who are the best don't cheat. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to get this match again at Halloween Havoc. It's going to be AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio Jr., not Uncle Rey, Rey Mysterio Jr. And AJ, I'm going to make sure there's no way you can possibly cheat. You want to know why? Because that match is going to be no disqualification. 89 Thunder.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But it's not the best one of the week.
It is not the best one of the week, but it's still a good show.
Yeah, but no.
AJ versus Rey absolutely banged.
Yeah. Okay, so he's not going to cheat.
He's not going to be able to cheat because cheating won't be an option. It's no disqualification.
So was it the problem? Was it because he was cheating, or was it because he was using weapons? Is the issue here?
I would say I think he was cheating, but not Rey. But the reason why I think it works is because Rey didn't have the opportunity to cheat because he's a babyface.
Yes.
He didn't use the weapon in the ring.
Okay.
Now they can both use weapons.
There we go.
Cool. But that was Thunder, guys, and we have the go homes next week. Justin, 2 big pay-per-views. I'm excited.
I think I'm going to want to get once again. It's headlined by Brock Kishi, Last Man Standing.
And ours is headlined by, either a 6-man street fight or...
How do you not know what the order's going to be yet?
I do. I'm just letting... I don't want the crowd to know.
You want to build up hype.
But we got 2 brands, It's either going to be Jericho Goldberg or it's going to be the Clique versus Brett, Rob Van Dam, and Sting in a street fight.
Storyline?
I think they're both pretty big.
Which one's bigger?
We'll have to see.
No hype. Can't even hype his own pay-per-view.